All right, so today we are looking at being able to solve this multiplication number story. And I'm using those equal groups. So the first step that I'm going to want to do here is I want to find my job. Remember, when we find our job, that means we are trying to figure out what's the question. And here it is, how many cookies does Curvin have? So, Curvin, if you want to share with me, I'll let you. It says, how many cookies does Curvin have? So I'm trying to figure out the total number of cookies. How many cookies, right? What is going to be the total? That's the question I'm trying to solve. So now I need to try to show my thinking by drawing equal groups. Well, what are my important numbers? Curvin has 4 packages of cookies, and each package holds 3 cookies. So each one has 3. So I'm going to draw that out. So I'm going to draw 4 packages. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so then I'm going to put 3 cookies in each one of these packages. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3, 3, 3, 3 was 12. And my unit here, that means what was I counting by? Well, I was counting cookies. So I'm going to write 12 cookies. This is very difficult to write like this. All right, there we go. So what would that be as a number model? Well, what was I doing, right? So I showed my thinking here. Okay, I found my job. I answered the question, but I didn't write the number model. Well, I know I'm working on multiplying. Now, what did I multiply? Well, I remember the other day we talked about how I can only use numbers that are in the question. 12 was not told here in the story problem, so I can't use the number 12. So I need to use the 2 parts. I need to use 4 groups times 3 in each group, which would then equal 12. That was weird. Okay, that equals 12. So I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 times the 3 in each. So 4 times 3, right, equals 12. I saw 3 4 times, right? That's what this means. All right, so I wrote the number model. So I'm done. But there's actually a part 2 to this model. So I have answered this, right? And this is great. And this is a great strategy. Okay, you make sure you draw your equal groups. But I want you to make a connection right now. We're going to be taking Evaluate very soon. And I want you to notice that this is actually very similar to a problem you're going to see on Evaluate. Taking the same question that Curvin has 4 packages of cookies and each package holds 3 cookies. Well, on Evaluate, they would make it look kind of like this. Write the numbers to make a true number sentence that shows the total number of cookies Curvin has. So if I was to do this on Evaluate, they would give me an empty box, like what number goes there, times one of the numbers that's in the problem. And since it has times 3, I know that's the 3 cookies they're talking about. And it said would equal what? Well, I can think back to what I just worked on, and I can say, well, I know the problem was 4 times 3 because I made my 4 packages, right? I put 3 cookies in each package, and I found out that that answer was 12. So you could draw on Evaluate just like we did in the previous problem, right? Where you draw your 4 packages, okay? And you could draw your 3 in each one, and then you could solve this problem. So here, since I already have 3, I could put the 4. I would drag this 4 up to here. And same thing with my answer. My answer was 3, 3, 3, and 3. When you put those together, right, it equaled 12. So I would equal 12. And I would put this number here. And it's the same thing that we would do and evaluate, right? Just like what I just did, it's the same thing you would do here. It's the same strategy, and it's the same thing. You're just filling in the number model. Right? So this is one that I want you to practice in the can do, so that when we come back and we see this again, when we work on evaluate, then you'll know how to solve this problem.